My name is Bainkoy from Bainkoy World Productions, and I'm a videographer, do a lot of video editing, but I've done every part of the video work, so from directing, producing, writing, so that's pretty much me.
So, how do you see this Coastwood introduction of Coastwood, and then so far assessing it? What's your impression about it?
First of all, I see it as a great thing because this is one of the forms of entertainment that people like. And video production, as far as like movies and stuff, is not just about entertainment. It's about putting out messages and stories, and the fact that this is one of the biggest forms of entertainment. This right here is a great thing. So I'm very excited about it. Everybody that came out, this is also my field. So I'm definitely excited to get the momentum going in this area because this is one of the areas that really lack this industry. You know, Accra, Kumasi, places like that already had it, but not in Cape Coast. So the fact that it has now come here is definitely a great thing. And I feel like it's going to do great.
So we know some of the movies, for instance, The Door of Return, which is also peculiar to the slave trade and all of that. This is a tourism city.
Yes.
What will be your words of encouragement to him as a producer, to develop local content, to attract more people, especially the people in the diaspora, to tell the real story about Africa and Cape Coast?
I like the way you just ended that question because I'm an honest person. So that's the only way I can tell it. First of all, it's a great idea because it is a big historical thing that needs to be told to the world. And Ghana played a big major role in that slave trade. Here in Cape Coast, you have the different slave dungeons that played a big role in the slave trade. So my words of encouragement would be to learn the true story. The story that is being told is a part of the story, but you have to learn the true story. I would just say, just keep telling the true history of this place. You see, even just let me go back to the slave trade one real quick, because if I could be honest, a lot of the people that was taken out in those ships are not here. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I go to these slave dungeons, not castles, them are dungeons, and I hear the story, it's not being accurately told. Not as far as what happened, but as far as who was involved. Because there was a people that was taken, but it wasn't necessarily the people who are here. And I watched the movie and I see that the story is being portrayed, but there is a lack of emotion that can't be displayed if you can't specifically emphasize with it yourself. Being a direct descendant of people who actually was in there and hearing the stories passed down and living in a place like America where even though you ain't physically in chains, you still in a slave-like society, you can understand it a bit better. So I encourage more people to come and share so that together we can come together as a collective and put out the authentic portrayal of what happened. Because we don't want it to just be about entertainment. We want it to be about what happened. Because the true story being told is what's going to bring us together. And it's what's going to take away the boundaries that separate this person, this people, this tribe from this tribe. We have to remove them boundaries, come together. So something like this is great. Because I'm pretty sure if you look around the room, you got people from different tribes and places coming together to do one great thing. And that's put out this true history so that the world can see it because they need to see it.